Hello everybody and welcome back to Baling Farms. So we got the baling done last episode and now we need to pick up all of them bales and get them on the trailer. First we're going to run the baler down to the next field because we've got two more fields of barley to harvest. We've got the one we originally bought and then we've got the little one opposite it that we bought at the same, well, just after. So we'll run this down there because we don't need the field up here for anything at the moment, and we will get these two fields harvested after we've collected all our bales, and then we might even cut the grass because we do need the bales for the cows. So we're soon going to need a way of transporting our milk. So we've got the little bowser that we're using for water, but I'm going to see, once we've sold some straw, if we can afford a bit bigger bowser just to make things a bit more easy for us, really. So we're nearly there now, and we'll get this dropped off down here. Then we'll jump in the telehandler. I think it's got a bag of fertiliser on it still, so we might have to just move that into the stalls, pick up the trailer, and then we should be able to, I think we've got 8, so we'll get all of them put on the trailer, and I think we'll sell them straight away, just because I know December's the best time, but I'm going to hold on with barley to sell at the best time. And I think it's just best if we get rid of the straw, and then we've got a bit of pocket money to play around with and do what we want to do on the farm. So that might be new machinery, more fields. I'm not sure yet. So we'll get that parked up here, out of the way. We can use the track. Combine's there ready for a header trailer to move it to the next field. And our telehandler, it's just up here with a bag on it. So we'll go get this dumped in the shed. Fetch the trailer, which I'm hoping is empty. And then we can get all these bales picked up. We've also got a lot of lettuce to pick up. I haven't actually sold any in quite a while, so I'm going to say there's a fair few pallets in storage now. In fact, let's check it. So where are we? Oh yeah, she's topped out at 28 pallets, so we definitely need to move some lettuces because we can't store anymore. Right, we'll get the bales picked up first, get them sold. Then we might sell some lettuce, just so that the glasshouse carries on producing. We want to chuck this in the store, don't we? Let's not drive past. There we go, we'll just put it in our little store area. Which I don't think there's anything in our store area at the moment, so one IBC that's floating through the wall. Get this dropped in here. I'll get the trailer up and I'll start putting the bales on. I will probably time lapse me doing it, and then I can see you guys down at the sell point, which I think is the one at the top of the hill. I think it'll be the same one we sell the straw to, but I'll double check if there's a better sell point. So this trailer is not really configured for doing round bales, it's more of a square bale trailer, so might even, if I can get it backed in, might even configure it to a round bale trailer. Let's see if we can get it in here, and then if we can get it back out will be the next question. Get it in the trigger there, we should be able to reconfigure it, make our lives easier. So it's a universal, and we kind of want it for round bales just to make it a little bit easier so they don't roll off. Customize. Oh, it's 500 quid, but I think it's well worth it just so we've got the extra room. I think we could still strap as well. Put that back on. Can we still strap the trailer? Oh yeah, she's got plenty of straps on her, so That's not a problem. We could still use it for everything on the farm. It'll probably be easier to load up a bit bigger things, to be fair. Oh. Now, let's try and reverse this dolly trailer out of this shed. We'll go and pick up some bales. So, 88,000 litres. Straw's not really worth more than 150 quid usually per thousand. We're not expecting masses of money, but every little will help. Right, I'll chuck you guys on time lapse and I'll see you at the sell point. But here we are, at the sell point. Let's find out what 88,000 litres of straw gets us. Not a lot, because you can't sell it here. Is it the inside one? Have I got the wrong one again? I think I might have. Let's just have a quick look if it's on here. Doesn't seem to be on there again. I've had this trouble a few times now. Let's have a look. I think it might even be the sell point in there. We'll just double check, and if not, we'll find out where the animal dealer is and we'll run it there, because the animal dealer will always take straw. So we'll keep a few straw bales back. Oh, there we go. So I think we got... I'm not sure. I never looked at the money before. Wasn't a vast amount of money, but it was something. So it brings us up to £33,000 now, which is good. So we will keep some straw bales back from the next field because we want to get the cows, like shred the bales for the cows so that we can get manure going, and then we can use that as fertiliser on our fields, or we can sell it to the biomass plant and make money off it, which will probably be better than that, because I'm sure, let's just check the statistics. Does it tell us what we've sold today? Nope. Finances should though. So yeah, we got 6,000. Oh, there we go. Sold bales. We got £9,824. So not great, really. Really not great. It must be fairly poor time to sell it. So we'll definitely put some into the cows because we'll get more at the biomass. Right, I'm going to head back to the next field we're going to go to, drop this off there, and then we can move the combine across and start harvesting. Right, so we're about halfway through the first field. Well, I think we're over halfway through the first field. We've just come into our first field. Well, empty, shall I say. First empty, first fill up for us. So that's the first 8,000 litres, so not too bad. I reckon we'll get another half a tank off this field. And then we've got that bit bigger, I think it's a slightly bigger field, so we might get a couple of trailers off that. So we'll get this one filled up. We'll carry on with this field. And then I might set a worker to do that one while we bale this one, and then we can be super productive. We must sell all of that lettuce before the end of the episode as well. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to fill. There we go. And I'll carry on. I'll get this last little bit done, and then we can get a worker in the next one while we bale. So the combine is full, so we will get him emptied and then we'll run this dual load back to the yard and we'll get it into storage. So he's only, I think he's only doing his second lap in the headland, and we had emptied it before he had set off, so this field is yielding fairly well. That'll be another 16,000 litres going into the silage. Into storage, ready for best sell time. So once we pull up and get combine empty, we will have a look and we'll see when's the best time to sell our barley. We'll have a quick nosy. So the best time to sell our barley is December. So yeah, we will hold on to it until that point. Oh, there we go. There's the straw prices. I found them. Yeah, it's only £100 per 1,000 litres. Really not anything exciting. I'm gonna put the last litre in. There we go. So I'll run this back to the yard now. Let him finish. Carry on with that field, shall I say? And we'll keep stockpiling our crop. Right, so we're nearly done baling. Our worker has finally got this all finished for us to combine in. So it looks like another 70% full trailer. So we'll get this loaded into the trailer, get the header off. We'll finish baling and then we'll take everything back to the yard. We'll have a look at what we've managed to harvest. Then we can get these bales picked up. Probably take, we're going to take all these to the cows because we're going to get a bale crush unless we cut the wraps and just scoop it in. Not sure yet because I think the manure's going to be better. 100 quid per 1,000 litres. It's alright. It's not great though, is it? So we want the best possible income we can get. And then we'll have to get those lettuces moved out of the trigger. Otherwise, we'll not... Oh, let's put that on properly. Otherwise, we'll not make any more. And that is a good source of income for us. And we might as well sell it. Because it might mean we can buy something shiny or something new. So I'll get this down into the field down there, ready to go back to the yard. And then once we get going, I'll probably set up a couple of workers to follow me back to the yard with everything loaded up. We'll get him parked over it. And when we finish baling, there's not much to do now. Get this out of the way as well, so get that last one. Done a good job of trying to get every bit of bale we can. I think we've got 3 off that other field, so I'm not expecting too many off this field. It's slightly bigger, but it's not massively bigger. Get this parked over here, and then we'll get that reattached to the back. We'll get this baling finished. I'll see you guys shortly. So, shall we have a look at how much barley we have? We'll just let this save and we'll finish tipping. And there we are. We have 49,000 litres, 961. So basically, we have 50,000 litres. We did also have another 10,000 because we've put 10,000 between our 2 chicken pens. So we've got roughly 60,000 litres. Really not a bad harvest. So what we need to do is get these trailers parked in the yard, get that header moved into the yard, and then we'll go and collect all of our bales. We can get them moved up to the cow shed. Probably can't leave the trailer because we need the trailer. We'll get them offloaded at the cow shed, and then we can get some of that lettuce moved. There we go. We got 99,000 litres of straw. So that's been 9 bales. So we'll slowly head up to the cow area. We'll get these dropped off at the cows, and then we'll go and pick some let sizzle. We've got 28 pallets plus whatever's outside, so we'll get it all stacked on the trailer, find out where we can take it, and we'll get it sold. But first, let's get these dumped with the moo-moos. So we're just going to try and put this and see what happens. Well, apparently we don't have access to the land. So that is very annoying. I was rather hoping we could cut them instead of having to get a machine to strip them. Oh no, it did that time. So there we go. So we've got a bit of straw. I don't know if that's in the animal pen or... No, it has just cut it outside, so that's not going to work. We'll get these stacked up, and then we can at least get a bale chopper in the future. So I'll see you guys at the farm with the lettuces. Right, so we'll head to the yard. The bale's now stacked up with the cows, so we will have a look into getting a chopper so we can chop it. I was rather hoping we could just cut them and it would auto-fill. I mean, I suppose with a bucket, I might take the bucket up on there and put a telehandler in a minute and see if it'll let us scoop it in. It might be a way of doing it. So we're going to get these pallets loaded, and then we can get them sold. So I'll just get these chucked on the trailer, and I'll see you over at the sell point. There we have it, guys. 33,000 litres, or 33 pallets, if you will. So we'll run this now up to the sell point where we took the straw earlier, the one where we got it wrong, and we'll see how much money we can get off 33 pallets. It should be a fair few quid, and it'll help us buy something shiny. I would like to change the lime spreader as well, because we're going to have to spread lime. And let's all be honest, the one we've got, it is painful. It is slow. It's not. It spreads well, but holding 500 litres of lime, it's not great because it is halfway up the field, empty, halfway up the field, empty. So if I could get something that would make our life easier, that'd be great. We also could buy our straw choppers so we could get the cows in, but we will try and bucket it just to see if we can cut the bales, pull it up with the bucket. I don't know, we'll have a look into it, but first of all, let me head to this sell point and we'll get these bales sold. Right, so we're pulling up on our sell point. So what is your guess that we're going to get? I reckon £30,000. Hoping for 30,000, I think. So we've got 32,918. So we'll call it 33 just to make it easier when we try to work it out. Let's get back on there. Unstrap her. Oof. We actually got a hell of a lot more than I thought. That would be £105,000 for that load. So that was well worth bringing. So that is put us in a good standing. So we'll definitely be getting a new fert spreader at the end of this episode. Definitely. So we'll head back to the yard now. We'll drop this trailer, grab the bucket and see if we can get some of that straw into the cows and start getting them making some manure. Because we'll also like to use their waste products to sell, make a few extra pounds. So we'll head back down there and I'll see you over at the cows with the bucket on. But it looks like we can't take the straw into the cows, so we're definitely going to need a bale chopper, I think, unless it takes the straw inside the cows. So we'll get the gate opened and we'll just see if it'll let us tip it in there. If not, it's going to be a chopper, or we'll sell the straw because we don't want to lose money on it, but we'll see if it'll let us tip it in here. Ah, yeah. So it'll let us tip it actually in the cow pen. So we'll pull the bales out here. We'll split them outside because this one, it hasn't really given us a lot out of the straw. So we've kind of lost a bale, but not the end of the world. And we will get this. We'll get it all tipped in here. So I'll probably drag out 3 or 4 and I'll get them tipped. This is the last load we're going to put in, so that has filled the floor nicely with some bedding for our cows. I did find out if we just boomed over, we can do it that way as well. So nice and easy. Right, I'm going to leave the telehandler in here. We shan't need it for a bit. Let's now have a look and see what we can replace our lime spreader with. So if we go to fertilizer spreaders, what we got? We've got something like this, 1992, holds 1,000 litres. Or this 1970s model holds 5,000 litres, 18 metres, 18, 18, 10. So I think this will become our new spreader. We'll get that. Ooh, do we change the colour? Yeah, let's have it painted. That's better. Let's have the rims black. Let's get this baby out. Look at that. So yeah, we'll get that bought. £7,000, and then we should be able to sell our old one. So where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I also want to have a look at getting a new turner. We can sell that now as well because we don't need that anymore. There it is, Lizard 500. Let's get rid of that. 650 quid. Perfect. So that is all now sold. And I do want to have a look to see if I've got another old tether in here. We currently don't, because this one's good, but it's very small. It's not the end of the world. So now we've got our new lime spreader. We'll go to the shop and get it picked up, fill it up with lime, and we will head out and we'll start liming some of the fields, ready for our harvest. Ready for drilling. So I'm not sure what we've got to plant this year. Let's have a look at the calendar. So I think in August we're going to do at least one field of canola. Going to have a look to see if our planter does carrots, because I wouldn't mind doing carrots. Does our planter do carrots? Let's have a quick nosy. I don't think it will do. I think you've got to have a specialist carrot planter. No, I think we've got this one. No, it doesn't. So that's a bit of a shame. Let's just have a look down at vegetable planters and see if there's anything old that we could use. Ooh, so we have got this. I mean, it is small, but we have got a couple of small fields. That's not a planter anyway, is it? That is just a ridge maker. That is annoying. Yeah, they're the planters. That's a ridge maker. Ugh. So we might have to have a look to see if we can get something a bit older, because it would be nice to do something like that. What year is that? 2022, 2019. Yeah, I'll have a look into that, I think, later on, and see if we can find something that will plant. Because we've got the harvester, so we can do our vegetable harvesting with an old harvester. But we just need something that will plant all of this. I mean, we could do a crop of peas. When do peas go in? Let's look. Let's have a look. We got peas. Ah, we've missed the window for planting peas, unfortunately. So that was April. Could put red beet in this month. We haven't done red beet yet. Obviously, sugar beet we've drilled. Can we do red beet? I don't know. Let's have a look. Just want to try a few different crops out, I think. So, which one have we got? We've got this one. No, it doesn't do red beet. So we'll have a look into it. I'll get them. I'll go get the lime picked up. We'll get them fields lined, and then kind of wanted to do at least one canola, one corn, and then the last one I kind of want to do something different vegetable wise. But I can have a look into a planter and see if I can find a vegetable planter from 1980s, 1990s, and see if we can do that, which would be quite cool. Right, I'll go get this picked up, fill it with lime, and I'll see you in the field. So here we are, back at the little fields. We're going to try our new spreader out. Let's see how she does. So she should be an 18 metre. Oh, apparently we've got to open the slider, so let's get that opened. Proper job, this one. It's not working. It is switched on. Ah, yeah, got to lower the gauge wheel. Never mind. Right, well, there we have it. We are spreading the lime. So I'll crack on now I know how to use it and get this field spread. Although it is using it at a harsh rate, and we might need quite a few fill-ups. So I'll crack on and I'll get this field done. Right, so we've smashed through 5,000 litres of lime very, very quick. So I will have to run to the store with the trailer. We'll take David Brown and we'll go get a load more lime. So, where did I put the trailer? I think it's around the back. We'll grab the trailer and go get a load of lime. So we've solved the 3-point hitch forklift, and I'm just going to buy a front loader from David Brown just so we have two vehicles we can lift up and down with. So we'll get a set of tines bought, and I think this David Brown front loader fits on this David Brown. If not, it fits on the 996. But I'm not sure if this one's the one for this. No, it does look like it's too skinny. I know. I mean, it doesn't touch the floor, but yeah, there we go. David Brown front loader. Don't know what it's fixed to. It's not on the brackets. Definitely not the right front loader for this tractor. I don't think there's a bigger David Brown front loader. That's not for this. That's not for this. So no, I will give it a go. See if it works. Doesn't fit very well, but let's see if we can lift up a bag of lime with it. Just saves us having to bring the telehandler down to the shop every time we want to load up with some lime. So, look at this pulled up here. Put the lines on it. Let's see if she will lift a bag. This should only have 1,000 litres in it, so it's a good starting point, this bag. Oh, there we go. Let's pick her up. So it'll lift 1,000 litre bag up, no problemo. So that is good. Oh, no it won't. I don't know why, it's just all of a sudden too much weight for it. Maybe I stopped too abruptly. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is definitely the front loader for the 996. So we'll use it if we can to load up. If not, we'll ask the shop to put the bags on. And then we'll probably leave it on the 996 in future. Right, I'll get loaded up. And I'll see you guys back at the field. Right, there we are. We have spread with lime these two fields, and they are now, should be, all perfect. So I think we're going to leave it there today, guys. We've done quite a lot this episode. We've managed to harvest both these fields, pick all of our bales up, fill the cows with straw. We've sold some straw bales and we've sold some lettuces. So we've had a very productive episode. So thank you for watching. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If there's anything you'd like to suggest we do or change, drop it below. As always, hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell, and you'll get notifications of all our videos. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.